Hi everyone, it's me, Teresa McKelvey, the Yarn Shop Around the Corner. I hope you're all having a lovely day. When you watch this video, I hope you are in a good space and in a good frame of mind and enjoying life. I'm just getting a little comfortable, if you don't mind. So, this video is going to be a little bit about my adventure into the Stephen West mystery shawl for 2022 that I'm about to embark on. A little bit of a shop update and a little bit about mental health. And so those are the three things we're going to talk about. I hope that you find this video, informative, and let's just have a little chat. So we're just going to jump right in because I'm out of practice with doing videos, and I think sometimes you can get too in your head and too worried about what you say, and I think sometimes you just got to be like it's a conversation, like you come in the shop. And so forgive me, but that's kind of how I like things to be. I want to just be conversational with you because that's who I am, and I really can't do it any other way, and it just doesn't come off right because it's not me. So anyway, with all that being said, I do hope that you're having a lovely day. One of the things that I enjoy about when I make the videos is I think about certain people who are my good friends, and I just feel like I'm just talking to them. And what's wonderful about it is I know they'll watch this video, and so it really is just me having a conversation with them. Unfortunately, it's a one-way conversation. I say unfortunately because, I want to hear feedback. I want to hear back from people. I love the Fridays that when everyone is in here, we have Fiber Fridays from 10 to 12 every Friday. Please come. If you're anywhere in the state of Alabama, just that close, drive on in. Come hang out with us because it is you learn so much and we get so much from that time together. And I live for Fridays. I think of myself as a storyteller. I love telling stories, and so sometimes I have to remember, Teresa, this is not, your audience. You're not supposed to, wait till everybody comes in. I got a story for y'all, because it's there for them to be able to talk just with each other, and for, it's for them to share as well. So I have to temper myself because my excitement is so much about Fiber Fridays. I mean, I live for them. I could be closed every day and just be open on Fridays, and I would be, my shop, my finances may not be happy, but my soul would be so happy. I just live for those days to see everybody and to talk to them and find out what they're working on, and to see how much everyone enjoys it. Like, it's there. They create the group. I don't. All I do is have provided a place, but they create the dynamic. They keep people in check. We watch each other. There's no gossiping. There's no politics. And if there is a little something, we roll with it, keep each other in check, and we keep going. And it's the sanctity of the group means so much that there's like a self-governing and self-policing. I love that. Everyone is so protective of what we have going here, and it's so special. We don't want anything to happen to it, and you can see each person is taking ownership of themselves, of how they come in, if they see someone who's over there and no one's talking to, they make sure they engage with them. And then it's wonderful, especially for something that is such a solo, sorry, I'm mumbling, but what my thought is that our knitting, our crochet is a solo, I don't want to say project, but it is a craft you do by yourself. You don't need, someone else to help you do it. And so I know a lot of crafting is, solo, you do it by yourself, but I feel like knitting and crochet really is. And so to be something that you can do all by yourself and enjoy and get so much out of it, and yet we as a group seem to be just flourishing, getting to share with other people and talk to them. And there's people in our group that do not crochet or knit, and yet they're coming. They're coming every Friday because they see this is a place of connection and real connection. And it's just, if you don't have a sit and knit group, if you don't have a crochet and what I'm calling Fiber Fridays, because I wanted it to be anyway. We have cross stitchers. We have people who don't even use yarn at all in their crafts, and they come in and sit. And if you don't have one, start one. If you don't go to one, find one. I know a group of ladies that don't have a yarn shop in their area, and yet they have started a crochet and knit group at their local library. I mean, and they're doing all kinds of things. And then, it morphs into, first I think, oh my gosh, I guess I'm doing a video on sit and knit groups. But anyway, it's on my mind. So, but it's interesting, and I've seen this evolve. It starts with a very selfish desire to want to be around other people. And so, because I had a very selfish desire for community. And so we started it, and then it's like it becomes bigger than you. Like I've noticed the other group, we're doing the same thing, but the other group I've noticed, they are now, who are we knitting and crocheting for? They're giving back to the community. They're doing charity knitting, they're charity crocheting. And so it's like something that seems, or is something that starts off being selfish. I want someone to hang out with. I want someone to talk to. And then it's like, okay, as I'm doing I'm using my hands a lot, sorry. As I'm doing my craft and I'm learning my craft and I'm coming in, and yes, this time I may get instruction. Next time I may give instruction. Now it's like, okay, what can we collectively do for others? And so that's what's fun, is to see how the charity knitting comes into play, and how, the other group is doing it. I just see how we start using our gift for others, because we see what an impact we can make when we're more than just one person. And so I guess I had a completely different subject I was going to talk about, but obviously this is one on my heart, and I might have even told you 3 subjects I was going to talk about. I don't know. But sitting and knitting, crocheting and knitting groups is wonderful and powerful, and I love the one that goes on here. And if this shop shut down, I would do anything. If someday it comes to that, because let's face it, I mean, I'm just going to be very real honest with you. The economy is not where it has been in the past, and yarn, though, is a need for me, for my mental health and for my what I enjoy doing. It is not a necessity. It isn't. It's not like milk. It's not like bread, eggs. And so if you get to the point where you have to start making those choices, of course, you're not going to come, buy yarn. And so we have a different economy. I have to work harder to get people engaged and to want also to purchase from a yarn shop when I got a tiny shop. I don't have a range of colors. Sometimes I feel like people take pity. They want to support me, but they didn't exactly find the yarn that they wanted. And I hate that feeling, and I hate that for them, because I know that I have failed them as a shop. And so I try to order. I try to be willing and flexible, and hey, if you want this, let me get it in for you. So it's a difficult place to be as a business owner in this time that's going on, and yet to have something that is so flourishing over here, this community, this Fiber Friday ladies, that is just priceless to me. You can't put a price tag on that. And so I would do anything to save that group. And so even if the shop doesn't make it eventually, because of economy, because of people shopping online, because of all that, I still would want to find a way to keep the group together, to keep the group a place where it can continue to grow, because it means so much to me. So I don't know if I said from the beginning that I had 3 things I want to talk about, but okay, so we're just gonna go with this video is a little bit different. So if you're not in okay, one, if you can afford to support your local yarn shop, go support them. Um, Tell them what you want. Tell them to order it for you. Um, give them as much advance notice. Just give them the opportunity to meet your needs, and even with your notions, even with your all that, um, because they will go out of their way to try to get it for you, and they want to. And this economy is hard. It's hard on all of us. But also, if you can't, don't. It is not. I know I don't want anyone coming in here and, purchasing something from me to help me when they are maybe can't really afford it. So don't ever feel pressured to purchase. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I think you understand what I mean. Basically, I love the shop. I love it being here. If you can afford it, please come shop here. But mainly, come here on Fridays and hang out with us, because that is where the fun is at. Okay, so let's just move on from that. Don't even know how I got there, but there we go. So I wanted to talk about the Stephen West Mystery Shawl 2022 that starts tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get this video up today. I am partaking in it. And this, if you know me at all, you should be like, what? Because the inner inside of me, though the outside may look like I got it all together and I think someone's fixing to drive up and come in, the inner inside of me is like, what the heck am I thinking? So Stephen West has got a shawl. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I know that you do if you're a knitter or crocheter. And so I have decided to do it. I'm a brand new knitter, as you all know. I'm going to keep looking to see if this person's coming in here. Oh, it's my friend Nola. Okay, bye. I'll get back with you.